I don't know anything about tennis.
As long as you can hold a racket. This is a crisis, love.
If I don't get on with my practicing for the show jumping, I'll have a crisis next Saturday, Hot and Show. Sorry.
Oh, hell.
Well, why can't you play singles and then keep swapping after each set?
I thought you said you didn't know anything about tennis.
Well, that's all I remember.
Yeah, I suppose so, but it's not the same, is it? Somebody's got to stand around getting bored and cold.
Well, how about Joe?
Oh, he's gone to Leeds. Oh, well.
Frank,
Nick.
You all right?
That's my fault. Turned him into the turn too sharply.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, Neil. Been a long time.
Certainly has. Don't let me interrupt.
That's all right. In training for the Hot and Show.
She's going well.
Do you know Kim Tate?
Oh, yes. We were introduced at the Boxing Day meet Christmas before last.
That's right. You've taken over as master of foxhounds.
A couple of weeks ago. Still feeling my way a bit.
I'd have thought you'd been far too busy in the city to take on a job like that.
I was. The last few years have been absolutely crazy, but all that's going to change. I don't need to spend so much time there. Do it all with phones and computers now.
So, how was that?
2 seconds faster.
Looking good for Saturday.
I hope so. How are you, Neil?
Fine, thanks, Kim.
So what brings you over here?
Well, as the new MFH...
Oh, yes, I'd heard about that. Congratulations.
Thanks. Thought I ought to check your stables out. My fellow members of the hunt seem to think very highly of them.
I'm glad to hear it. I work very hard to get their business.
Well, I hope we'll be able to continue with that arrangement.
Yes, I do hope so. I think you'll find my facilities are as good as any, and better than most.
Confident. Good. See you at the show, then.
Look forward to it.
Bye.
See you, Neil.
Bye. The Honourable Neil Kincaid. Now there's somebody worth impressing.
Recommendation from his family's worth a few bob round here.
So why am I standing around? Let's get practicing.
Okay.
Bye-bye then, darling.
First rule of business, Nick. Always allow the client to win at tennis.
And then you can beat them at business.
Well, it wasn't my fault. They were very lazy players.
I thought you were supposed to be lazy. That's what you told me.
Yeah, I thought so too. Must be many years of watching Wimbledon, eh?
Main thing is they enjoyed their day.
They did. Thanks a lot, Nick. I really appreciate it.
That's okay. Look, Frank, I need to speak to you about the sweet corn.
We are not going to talk about the garden today. Just dig in.
Thanks.
So how's Alice?
Oh, she's fine. Archie's doing really well. I couldn't look after her better myself.
Well, you certainly seem to be more on top of the job since he took over.
I'll have some cake, Nick.
Yeah, I will in a minute. I could take some for Alice, if that's okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Caroline.
What's all this? I come here expecting my son to be hard at work, and here he is drinking with the boss.
All right, Mum. What are you doing here?
Sit down, Caroline. Would you like a drink?
Oh, I could murder a gin and tonic, Kim, thanks.
And so you shall.
I come to spend a few days with Kathy. Don't worry, not here to check up on you.
Oh, yeah?
I saw Archie in the village with Alice. She looked really well and happy. Seems to be working out.
Yeah, it is, Mum. It's working out really well. Hey, look, why don't you come up later on and give Alice a bath?
Oh, I'd love to.
Speaking of which, I think I might go and have a nice hot bath myself. Otherwise, I'll not be able to walk tomorrow.
Oh, what have you been doing?
Playing tennis.
What?
Boss's orders.
It was against a couple of important business contacts. Chris should have played, but got called away.
Nick stepped in. And he's rather better at it than he let on.
Have a word.
Thought they were supposed to be the best of friends.
They were.
Oh, well, good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you. I'll see you later. Come on, Kathy.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's Kim Tate on Home Farm Dark Star, about to start her second round. Kim's one of 10 riders to go clear in the first round. That's it. Another clear round for Estimator. So, now we have a jump off against the top. Kim Tate and Nigel Fitzpatrick.
Hello, love. So what happens now?
Like the man said, jump off against the clock, Nigel and I. Oh, how was the tug of war?
We were disqualified for fighting.
Frank, that's terrible.
What are you laughing for? It wasn't very funny at the time, I tell you. Great publicity for the holiday park. Come to Home Farm and go 10 rounds with the proprietor's son.
Chris was fighting.
Yeah, with Alex. I don't know what's going on between them.
Got your work cut out now, Kim. Old Nigel's pretty good against the clock.
So am I. I've been practicing, remember? I'm sorry, Frank. Do you know the Honourable Neil Kincaid?
Just Neil, please.
How do you do?
Hello, Frank. Jeanette, Kim.
Hello.
Frank.
How do you do?
Hello?
Neil's just taken over as MFH with the Demdale.
Oh, right.
Did you school Darkstar yourself?
Yes.
I'm impressed. Well, we'll leave you to it. Take our places for the jump off.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Honourable? Doesn't that mean he's going to become a lord or something when his old man dies?
Something like that. All I hope is he's impressed enough to recommend me so as the Hunt carry on using my stables.
He'd be a fool not to.
Thank you.
Come on, Kim.
Too tight, too tight.
Kim!
Just took it too tight.
Caroline?
Oh, God.
Look, we'll follow you on, Dad.
No, you and Kathy take Darkstar home. Is she all right?
Tibia and fibula both broken, I'd say.
How badly?
Can't tell until the X-ray. Mrs. Tate. You seem to be hemorrhaging. When was your last period?
About 10 weeks.
Are you pregnant?
I was waiting for the results. I think so. Oh, Frank. I didn't want to say anything. Tell me for sure. Frank, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These look delicious, Nick.
Yeah, full of vitamins too. Here.
Thanks.
Hey, they're for Kim. Present from the gardener.
Thanks, Nick.
My pleasure. Right then, well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
You comfortable? Now, is there anything else I can get you before I go?
For goodness sake, Frank, I'm not a total invalid. Anyway, haven't you got an appointment?
I do.
Then hadn't you better be on your way?
I'll get it.
I can hardly answer it.
Oh, hello, Neil. Come here. Come here. Kim's in the city.
Thank you, Frank.
Hello, Neil.
Kim. Oh, look, I'm not intruding, am I? I was just passing.
No,
Thought I'd drop by
yeah.
and see how you were.
Timing couldn't have been better. I'm just off so you can keep the invalid company.
And help me demolish these strawberries.
Ah, sounds good to me.
Listen, Neil, I haven't had a chance before, but thanks a lot.
Sorry.
You know, for calming the horse when Kim had her accident. Could have been a lot worse without you.
I was nearest the fence. Anyone would have done the same.
Yeah, well, thanks anyway.
And thank you for the flowers at the hospital. They were lovely. I'm going to enjoy this book.
One of the benefits of being laid up. Gives you a chance to catch up on your reading.
It wasn't the horse's fault, Neil. You do realise that. I mean, I wouldn't want the fall to reflect on my stables, on the way I school my horses.
I was there, Kim. He was jumping beautifully.
No, my timing was all to pot coming into the last fence. He tried his best, but... I'm sorry, Neil. It sounds like I'm making excuses.
There's really no need. The Hunt's been doing business with your stables for quite some time now. I haven't heard any complaints. So I shouldn't worry. You have a well-run stable, Kim, with a fine reputation.
Thank you. Though I think we'll be a bit short-staffed for the foreseeable future.
Well, I can help you out if you like.
Well, I don't know.
Look, I'm home most weekends. I could easily pop across and exercise some of the horses for you. What do you say?
Well, if you're sure. I mean, if it's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all. In fact, you'd be doing me a favour. Horses aren't the only ones that need exercise, you know.
Now, you sure you'll be okay?
I'll be fine, I promise you.
There's nothing else you need?
Frank, stop fussing.
Right, I better get myself off. Ah, Cathy, just the person. Sit down. Coffee's just made. I'll get you another cup.
Frank, please just go, will you?
All right, all right. I'll try not to be too long. Bye, love.
Bye. Poor Frank. Feels as though he's neglecting me if he leaves me for 10 minutes at a time. Would you like a coffee?
No, I'd love one, Kim, but I haven't really got time. No, I just popped in to see how you were.
Damn it, Cathy, I feel so useless.
Kim, we haven't had much of a chance to talk since you've come out of hospital. I just want you to know how sorry I am about the baby. I do know what you're going through, and I'm not just saying that for the sake of it. I had a miscarriage 3 years ago.
Yes, Cathy, I know.
I just wanted you to know there's someone around who, understands.
Hello, everyone. Enjoying yourselves? Joe, going into Hoppen this afternoon. Anything you need?
You could get me some eyes for the back of my head, could you?
Oh, and a spare leg.
I'll see what I can do, love. Listen, Joe, thanks for helping us out with all this. I don't know what we've done without you.
No, you and Cathy have been marvellous.
All part of the service. Neil was out today as well.
Well, I just wanted to say how grateful we are. Hello, Neil.
Afternoon. How are you, Kim?
Oh, I'm fine, but how are you? Enjoying all this exercise?
Oh, they're really good horses. It's a pleasure to ride them.
I wish I could gallop across the fells.
We could try fitting a saddle to that wheelchair of yours, huh?
She would, given another chance. Listen, I'm sorry, but I've got to rush. Come on, I'll push you home.
I can't do it myself, Frank. Bye. Bye, Neil.
Bye now.
Bye.
Frank seems to have a lot on his plate, Joe.
It's the Holiday Village's first season. We all wanted to do well.
Well, if it's as well run as Kim's stables, I don't think you'll have a great deal to worry about.
That's for sure.
She certainly seems to know her business. Parents have stables, did they?
You must be joking. As far as I can remember, her father was a telephone engineer, her mother was a hairdresser.
Really? What about brothers and sisters? Any connection with horses?
I think there's a younger sister who used to be a model.
Oh, for someone with a distinctly non-horsey background, Kim's done very well.
Yeah. She can turn a hand to anything, Kim. That sort of person. Gives everything 100%. No half measures.
Seems that Frank and Kim are well matched then.
Yeah, you could say that.
I'm just off home, Joe. I really enjoyed this afternoon. Splendid horses. Cathy says she'll be over in a minute to feed the ponies.
Well, thanks for your help.
Don't think I could do this every day, mind you.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
If you need anything, just give me a call.
Thanks, Neil.
Night.
There you go. Morning paper.
Do you have to go now?
I promised Joe I'd see him at 9. Anything else you need?
Or would you ask Cathy to call in?
She said she would.
She's got a couple of things I want to talk to her about.
Will you relax? Cathy's got everything under control.
Must be rushed off her feet, poor girl.
Well, Neil was helping her quite a bit over the weekend. Decent of him, I thought.
I don't know how he finds the time, or why, for that matter.
Well, I suppose he enjoys it.
Well, he wouldn't have to do it if I hadn't done this.
You just have to give it time, love.
There's a limit to the length of time one can sit around and do nothing.
Kim, if I could stay with you all day, I would. What can I do?
Oh, it's not your fault, Frank. I don't mean to take things out on you.
Look, why don't you catch up on some letters?
Our mood letters.
Well, read then.
Then what?
I don't know, love. But hopscotch is out, that's for sure. I have to go.
What's the problem?
Oh, Neil. I thought you were back in London.
Gave myself the morning off. Thought I'd drop by, see how things are going.
You couldn't arrange to have the weekend in London and the rest of the week here by any chance?
Oh dear, that bad.
A bit hectic. Now, the stable girl's looking after the ponies at the holiday village, but that still leaves a lot.
Oh, I'd like to spend more time up here, but commitments in the city. Can't avoid them.
Never mind. Any help you can give is gratefully received.
I was talking to Jo the other day. I didn't realise just how well Kim's done. Seems she started from scratch.
Kim's a natural where horses are concerned, and she's pretty smart at the business side.
I can see that. So where do you fit into all this?
Oh, I'm just a cog in the wheel. I'm married to the boss's son, of course.
Lucky man. Very lucky man.
Thank you.
Well, I'd best be off if I'm going to make London this evening.
Looks like you've both got everything well under control.
So far, so good. Ask me again at the end of the week.
We should talk about what we can abandon until my leg's better.
Oh, that's all right, Kim. Neil's been a big help these past couple of days.
That's why I called, really. I wondered if the loan of one of my stable hands might help, just for a week or two.
I couldn't let you do that.
Well, if you don't mind my saying so, Kathy and your stable girl are both working like Trojans.
Well, what do you think, Kathy?
Certainly plenty of work. We're only just about keeping up.
Well, that's settled then. I'll arrange for him to report on, Thursday?
Wonderful. Thanks very much, Neil.
Pleasure. If it'll make Kathy's life any easier, I'm sure it'll be worth it.
I'm very grateful, Neil.
Not at all. We'll just see how he walks, eh, Kathy?
Stroke of luck, ain't it, kid?
Yeah, great. Take me back inside, will you, Frank?
And he just got out here.
You're obviously coping without me. There's nothing I can do. Morning, Kathy.
Hi. How are you today?
Oh, you know. Listen, could you stay on this evening? It's just I've got a breeder coming over and he'll want to look at the horses.
No problem. Oh, you could do me a favour too. I've got a party of pony trekkers to take out at 12 and I need to call a farrier.
Oh, I'll ring the farrier.
Sure you don't mind?
Kathy, it's my leg that's broken, not my arm.
Well, just make sure Frank doesn't catch you.
Yeah, tell me.
He's really getting you down, isn't he? Come on, you should let him make a fuss if he wants to.
It's not just that. It's the baby, Kathy.
I see.
We can't really talk about it.
I know. It took a long time for me and Jackie to come to terms with it. But you've got to talk about it, Kim. It's the only way to get over it.
That's the problem. I can cope with it. It's just that the other day Frank said we could try again as soon as I'm better.
Well, that won't be too long, will it? I mean, you're doing really well.
That's not it, Kathy. I don't want to try again. I don't want to have a baby anymore.
I still think it's a bad time to make any kind of decision, Kim. It's too soon.
It's not just an emotional response. I know I can't go through that again. The fear of losing a child the second time.
You wouldn't. It was a freak accident, 1,000,000 to 1.
Even at those odds, no. I'm determined. I'm not going to have another baby. Problem is, how to tell Frank.
Chin wagging in the sunshine, eh? Here was I thinking you'd be hard at it.
Hello, Neil.
Morning, Neil. What brings you up here?
Got back late last night. Felt like a spot of honest endeavour for a change.
After a week spent making millions in the city?
Oh, if only. But if you don't want my help...
Who said we don't?
What's to do then, Governor?
Ooh, finish off what I started earlier. Mucking out.
If you don't mind.
Just a question of swapping one dung heap for another. How's the leg, Kim?
What leg?
Ah, bullish mood in the stables today. That's what I like to see.
Hi, Kathy. You still on for tonight?
Yeah, of course. What time?
Oh, about 8 o'clock, I guess. Oh, and bring a bottle, will you? In fact, so you can bring 2. How about you, Kim?
I don't think so.
Oh, right. Well, the offer's there if you want to come.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll see you later.
Am I missing out on something?
No, Nick's just throwing a little party, that's all. Not the sort of thing you're used to.
Oh? What am I used to?
Oh, you know, it won't be anything fancy.
Oh, I'm just a country lad at heart, you know.
I'm sure. Look, I'm sure it'd be all right if you wanted to come.
Oh, no. No.
I mean it. I mean, he'd be pleased to see you.
Well, thank you for the invitation, Kathy. Very kind.
Do you think he'll go?
No, he was just being polite.
You sure that's all it is?
So, Kathy?
Hello, Neil. Are you coming to the party?
Oh, no, my mother's invited a few people around. But it was kind of you to ask. Could I have a few bottles of tonic to take away, please?
Yes, of course.
I'm sorry, would you care for a drink?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, good. Same again, and a glass of dry white wine, please.
I'm sure I can find something rather special for a discerning customer like you, Neil.
Come on, Eric, let's go. There's a nasty smell of sour grapes in the air. It's not just that wine.
Frank? We could pop down there for a bit.
Pop down where?
Nick's party.
Oh, I don't think so, love. You should rest that leg. Besides, the cricket starts in a minute.
Great.
Especially in southern
Frank?
and eastern parts of the region, but the wind will freshen once again from the south.
Oh, never mind.
Western hills will become
I'm going to make some
cloudy
coffee.
times later in the day.
Shall I do it?
No.
Continue to enjoy some hazy sunshine. Temperatures rising to around...
Hello.
Hi. Problem?
You know, the vet told me to keep Duke in for another couple of days. He's so bored he started weaving.
Oh, terrible habit, that. One starts, they all start.
Yeah, I know just how he feels.
Maybe I should get Frank to bring Duke some videos.
I wouldn't bother. He'll have already seen them.
Are you going to be around long, Neil?
You can find me anything to do.
I think I might.
Good. I think I might know how to stop Duke from weaving.
Great. But can you stop Kim?
Well, if it works on Duke, we can always try it on her. Hmm?
Me, it won't.
Oh, damn.
Hello? 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 Anyone home? Hello?
Wait! Wait! Walk away now and I'll kill you. I'm sorry, Carol. What can I do for you?
Well, I was hoping I might be able to do something for you, actually.
So what do we do? Hold hands over a Ouija board or something?
Well, you don't have to do anything. All I do is run my hand over your leg.
And then I run round the estate?
Well, hardly. It's not a miracle cure. But it might just help the bones to knit.
Oh, well, I'll try anything once.
Now, if it's going to work, you should feel a sort of warm glow.
Anything I feel at the moment is faintly stupid. Just glad Frank's away for the day.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, well, that's the trouble with these things. You never know when they're going to work or who with.
I used to have some perfume like that. Oh, well, looks like I'm going to be stuck in here for a while longer yet.
Well, I can think of worse places to be stuck. You've got a beautiful home.
Thank you.
Very tasteful. I'd love to live somewhere like this.
Yes, has its advantages.
Is it decorated like this all the way through?
More or less.
Must be lovely.
Would you like to have a look round?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
All right.
Well, maybe just a little look.
It seems a bit cruel.
No, not really. You'll learn soon enough.
Or end up with a very sore head.
Exactly. Mind you, once a horse gets the habit...
I know. I'll see what Kim wants to do with him.
Well, we'll see how it goes, hmm?
Oh, thanks, Neil. You've been a great help.
Well, my pleasure. Makes a nice change for me coming over here.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, anytime you want to help.
Oh, fair enough. Now, how about a drink?
Come on, it's not even lunchtime yet.
It's as good as, and I'm dying for a pint.
Well, I don't think I can spare the time, really. Thanks all the same, Neil.
Well, if you don't mind drinking from a can, I should have a couple in the cool box.
OK, you're on. I couldn't stand it in the end. Just didn't seem right.
From Battery Hens Delivery Stables. Quite a jump.
I was a shepherdess too, don't forget.
So which do you like the best?
Oh, the horses. No doubt about it.
Just as well.
I'd better get back to the stables. I'm beginning to feel guilty.
Oh, come on, you've got time for one more.
All right.
I take it that's a yes.
Yes, OK, one more. Then I really must get back to work.
There I was, thinking you were slaving away. Can't get the staff these days.
Hiya.
Hi. Mark told us you'd be up here. Hello, Kim.
Hi, Sarah.
Just wondering what to do with this field.
Well, what's the problem? You could build a fun fair.
I was thinking of putting some sheep on it.
What, you mean like a farm? You feeling all right, Joe?
Take no notice, Kim. He's always like this when he wants to ask a favour.
No, I think a fun fair sounds great. I'll tell Frank when I get back.
OK, so what's this favour?
We've had a skiing accident. Well, an après skiing accident.
I knew you'd come a cropper, skiing at your age.
Not me, Joe.
Not one word, OK?
How did you,
It's just a bad sprain.
Yeah, but we start haymaking tomorrow.
And your man shot?
Aye.
I'm at loose end. We can start tonight.
Well, actually, Joe, we were thinking of Mark.
Why does everybody want Mark these days instead of me?
Well, I thought you'd be busy doing whatever it is you do.
No, I'd be glad to help out.
Eh?
Besides, Mark's got plans of his own tonight. And I don't think they include haymaking.
Trying to be, and that's an even bigger problem. Don't know how nice it is to just get out.
Even to a smelly farmyard.
Ah, at least there's a cabaret.
Oi, aren't you getting started on the haymaking then?
I'm just having a drink first.
Oh, seriously, you know, about putting sheep on that field.
What for? What's the point of having a few sheep?
I thought I'd try what they've been doing in Cumbria and Scotland. Crossing merinos or Swaledales and Dalesbred, you get good quality wool and good meat.
You tired of being Billy Butlin already?
The holiday party is just part of my job, Jack. I've got a few hundred acres begging to be farmed. Profitably.
Yeah, and what does Frank say?
Well, I thought I'd get Kim on my side first.
Well, I suppose if you can kid them that you know something about sheep.
Well, he does know about sheep.
Yeah, not much. Matt used to look after the sheep when he was here, now it's me.
Listen to these two. They sound just like the old farmers you see at the market. So much for the haymaking.
Oh, we'll get to it, don't worry.
Oh, yeah? I bet Mark's the only one that's going to be making any hay.
Why, what's he up to?
He's got a date, I told you.
And Kim's just told me who with. A 30-year-old woman.
And very attractive, I'd say.
Is that right, Joe?
Well, she's probably bored. Beckingdale is hardly Blackpool, eh?
And she's obviously got no taste. Choosing little Mark over sophisticated Joe Slugden.
He'd probably pick her up on his bike and give her a ride to the Woolpack on his crossbar.
To meet her aged mother.
No, what do you want?
I want a pint of lager, please.
Where do you want to sit?
Frank, don't talk to me like I'm some sort of idiot. And I can do this myself. Hello, Mark.
Hiya. Lisa, this is Kim and Frank Tate.
Oh, hi. Hello. This Mark still sees me as a person.
So, what do you want?
Hello, Frank.
Hello, Neil. Good to see you. Kim, look who's here.
Hello.
Chris and Kathy will be along soon. They've invited us both out for dinner.
Special treat for the wheelbarrow.
I'll be delighted to see you.
No, I do hope so. Christopher invited me. Did he? Didn't tell you. Hope it doesn't come as too much of a shock.
No, of course not. Great to have you with us.
Good evening. And how are we today?
We're fine, thank you, Doctor.
Oh, do go in. Your table's ready.
Oh, give us a chance, Alan. We're not all here yet.
Oh, maybe you'd like me out of the way, Alan. Don't want to upset the clientele, do we?
Oh, no, they're a very sympathetic crowd, and I'm proud to say the Woolpack is fully equipped to cope with the disabled.
Bar's rather high.
Oh, well, yes.
I'll be all right once this is folded away. I'm perfectly capable of sitting on an ordinary chair.
As long as you can somehow have a leg up.
Yes, right. Well, I'll go and sort that out with Lynn.
Kim! You got yourself in all right then?
I'm mostly under my own steam.
Neil, hello.
Neil's having dinner with us, Kathy. I invited him.
Great.
Well, after all the help he's been to us, the least I could do. Glad you can make it, Neil.
Thank you.
So what's the answer? Lower interest rates or release more land for building? Lynn.
Oh, no, thank you. I wouldn't mind a mineral water.
Yeah, of course. Any particular sort?
No, whatever they have.
Everything to your satisfaction, I hope.
Compliments to the chef.
And to Lynn.
Yes, a maitre d' to the man aboard.
Or maitresse, perhaps, in Lynn's case.
Well, she is responding to my tutelage very well. She's really quite promising.
And the food was splendid, Alan.
Just a pity there aren't more people here to enjoy it.
Well, it's early yet. It gets crowded later. Very crowded.
It's his prices that put most people off.
Oh, they're not that high, though.
Well, not for us, perhaps.
How was your salmon, Neil?
Fine. In fact, I haven't tasted better since the last one I caught myself.
Ah, you go fishing. I've never understood what people get out of that. Don't think I'd have the patience myself.
Shooting's more in Chris's line.
Oh, you shoot? Oh, yes, of course. You own a game farm, don't you?
Well, we part own it with Alan Turner.
You should come and join us sometime. We'd love to have you. New Year's shoot's usually fun, isn't it, Kathy?
Well, Chris seems to enjoy it anyway.
You know, if you really enjoy shooting, the grouse season starts next month. A group of us are hiring a shoot in Scotland for a few days. Why don't you join us?
Well, we are due for a holiday.
Oh, I hope for somewhere a bit warmer than Scotland.
You'd enjoy it, Kathy, I'm sure you would.
I'd see that you did.
You see?
All of you come.
I don't think I could leave the holiday village at the height of the season.
And I doubt if I'll be mobile by then.
Well, if Chris and Kathy would like to go.
Well, what do you say, Kathy? Shall we accept? I think it'd be a great idea, Neil. You're on.
Hi, Kathy. Look, no wheels.
Kim, you should have called me. You could easily fall over.
Never, I tell you, Kathy. I will never take walking for granted again. As soon as I get the hang of these crutches...
Yeah, you were pole vaulting around Home Farm Estate.
Very funny.
Morning. How's it going? You're looking much better. Enter for the Great North Run yet?
Not quite yet.
Kim fancies her chances in Barcelona first.
Oh, please, give me a break. Kathy, why don't you get us saddled up? I thought I'd take you down to the road and back.
You're joking.
I can do it. I need to do it. It's the old rule about getting back on as soon as possible after a fall.
Not while he's still recovering from a broken leg.
Oh, come on, Kathy, just to the road and back. You can hold the reins.
No way, Frank could kill me.
Neil.
Sorry, not until you get clearance from your doctor.
This is one occasion where I don't have any qualms about ignoring the boss's orders.
Traitor.
Come on, don't sulk. You shouldn't get about by yourself now.
I know. It's just so frustrating not being able to do everything I want to. It's like a prison sentence.
Hello, Neil. Kim didn't tell me that you were coming over.
Well, she didn't know. I thought I'd drop in on my way to London. Looking forward to our trip to Scotland, Chris?
We can't wait.
I thought we'd spend a couple of days in Edinburgh, then settle into the lodge ready for the start of the season. That's all right with you?
Yeah, great. Really looking forward to getting a change of scenery for a while. And the shooting.
Good. Well, I've just time for lunch before the London train. Why don't you all join me?
Yes, lovely.
Actually, no, I came over to take Kathy out. Another time.
Of course.
Why don't you have lunch here with Frank and me?
Why, should be no trouble.
Of course not. Frank?
Of course.
We'll see you after lunch then, Kathy.
So there's very little I can do about the main house while my mother's still there. On the other hand, if I wait till it comes to me, there could be so much work needed, it'll be impossible to afford.
You could always sell some of your art treasures.
Huh, I wish I had some to sell.
If you can't do anything with the house, you could use the estate.
How do you mean?
Well, the money it earns could be set aside to renovate the main house when the time's right.
I could wait forever. The Kincaids are notoriously long-lived. But it's an interesting thought.
So long as you don't start a holiday village.
Not quite my style.
What is your style? I mean, you must have some ideas about the future for the estate.
Only vague notions at the moment, I'm afraid. I'm open to suggestions, if you've got any.
Don't say that, Neil. Frank will have the diggers in before you can say American theme park.
Not true. But I will give it some thought.
Thanks. It's about time we dragged the estate into the 90s.
Exactly. But you try telling that to some of the traditionalists around here.
I can imagine. Oops, I'm afraid I have to go. Thank you both for the lunch.
You're welcome.
In return, why don't you both come over next weekend? I'd like you to see the place, and perhaps we'll come up with a few ideas for it. Kim?
I'd love to.
Frank, got the time?
It'll be a real pleasure.
Good. I look forward to that. Bye now.
Bye, Neil.